T-Series is one of the most hated channels on YouTube right now, and that's saying a lot. T-Series doesn't really get involved in YouTube drama. They've never really responded negatively on their channel to the feud between them and PewDiePie because they're so big they don't care. T-Series is a corporation and a production studio that creates Bollywood music videos and movies and posts them to their channel. T-Series is essentially the Indian version of the music channel on YouTube. So why do so many people dislike a channel that just posts music? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now on IO. Welcome back to InformOverload. We do the news and we make it entertaining. I'm Charlotte Dobre. Hit that subscribe for more trending news updates that will make you stop what you're doing and click. And by the way, you should follow the IO team on Instagram. So don't freak out. We're gonna try something a little different, something new. I know people don't like change, but we're always looking for new ways to improve the channel for you guys. Because you guys are so interested in certain topics, we want to try doing lists so that you can learn even more about a particular topic and we can get creative and make longer and even more interesting videos. If you can imagine that. One of the trending topics on this channel pretty much consistently lately is T-Series and their feud with PewDiePie. I've always wondered why T-Series is so disliked by so many people, and I know that there are multiple reasons. So, in no particular order, without further ado, here are 10 reasons why T-Series is so hated. The first reason why T-Series is so hated actually goes back to when the feud between PewDiePie and T-Series began in September of 2018, when the first live stream of T-Series began. Then also in September of 2018, Ethan of H3H3 Productions uploaded PewDiePie vs T-Series, where Ethan disrespected Indian culture as well as T-Series' content. After doing this, Ethan received widespread criticism and ended up apologizing, but the hate train was already leaving the station. Reason number 2, it looks like T-Series is gonna beat PewDiePie in subscribers at some point. They are gaining subscribers at an extremely fast rate, so fast that they are on track to surpass PewDiePie. PewDiePie's nearly 94 million subscribers don't really like the idea of another channel being the most subscribed channel. PewDiePie is like OG, okay? He's been on the platform for 7 years and he's gained subscribers fairly organically. He's an inspiration for many. He started from literally nothing. Everyone loves an underdog story and most people love PewDiePie. I mean, he does have 93 million subscribers. 93 million people are subscribed to him because they like his content, regardless of how some people feel. But the idea of someone else being the most subscribed YouTuber after PewDiePie has held the top spot for so long, it's not an idea that most people can come to terms with. It should be noted that music is already the most subscribed channel on YouTube, and if you add all of T-Series' channels up and count their subscribers, they have surpassed 100 million subscribers. But it's the principle, goddammit! Reason number 3, they're a big corporation. T-Series beating PewDiePie is proof that YouTube is becoming more corporate. YouTube is moving further away from content creators and moving toward advertiser-friendly corporations. I mean, whatever happened to the U in YouTube? There are a number of reasons why this sucks. It makes those with a dream of being a successful YouTuber feel like their dream is unattainable. YouTube becoming more corporate means it's becoming mainstream. YouTube used to be this wonderful underground subculture that was single-handedly driving trends. Now it's become about the man and whoever has money. Reason number 4, unfair favoritism. This kind of ties into my last point. YouTube's algorithm favors channels that upload consistently, as in channels that upload multiple videos a day as opposed to just one a day or one a week. 2 examples of this are the channels Brightside as well as 5 Minute Crafts. Both channels gained 10 million subscribers within a couple of months. And why is that? Well, it's because YouTube loves channels that upload multiple videos a day. This is next to impossible for a single creator to achieve. It's YouTube's way of favoring corporations as opposed to individual creators. Reason number 5, people hate T-Series because of PewDiePie. Now, before you go and get mad that I'm calling out PewDiePie, just hear me out for a second. I'm well aware that PewDiePie has treated this feud with T-Series as somewhat of a joke. Actually, not somewhat of a joke, it is a joke. It's a meme. PewDiePie's apparent distaste for T-Series is largely tongue-in-cheek comedy. He's not being serious. But this feud has actually helped his subscriber count skyrocket. PewDiePie has said multiple times that he doesn't care about being the most subscribed YouTube channel, but that doesn't mean people take his diss tracks and sarcastic hatred of T-Series seriously. A huge chunk of PewDiePie's subscribers are kids who blindly jump on the hate train. I'm not saying it's PewDiePie's fault that T-Series is so hated, but you have to admit, if PewDiePie wasn't making videos about them and the feud wasn't so publicized, no one would even care about T-Series. And it should also be noted that PewDiePie has made fun of Indian people and Indian cultures in the past. Of course, these are jokes and should be taken as jokes, but that doesn't mean that people don't use these jokes as a facilitator to justify their hatred. There will always be good and bad people in every community, but out of 93 million subscribers, there's definitely a few bad eggs. Reason number 6, sub-bots. There are many who believe that it's impossible for T-Series to be gaining subscribers at such a fast rate without cheating. This has led many to think that T-Series buys fake subscribers. But if T-Series did buy fake subscribers, YouTube would have deleted them. YouTube regularly does purges of inactive accounts. They've done a couple actually since the feud began, and both PewDiePie and T-Series lost subscribers. Furthermore, T-Series gained subscribers at a gradual rate. If they bought subs, there would be spikes on their analytics, not related to viral videos. People in India are subscribing to T-Series because it's where they're getting free music, and people in India are gaining access to the internet at unfathomable rates, thanks to cheap data plans provided by the mobile company Jio. Reason number 7, content. Let's face it, a lot of people don't like T-Series' videos. It's not a YouTuber in their videos, it's a compilation of Bollywood music and movies. There's a lot of people who love Bollywood, and that extends to people who don't live in India. It's a really popular genre. But there are also people who don't like Bollywood at all, not to mention the fact that T-Series' videos are really repetitive. Plus the cringy special effects, acting and editing. Anyways, so it's confusing to many as to how a YouTube channel that posts quote bad content is neck and neck with one of the most prolific original content creators on the platform. I will clarify that I have no problem with Bollywood music, it's just not my cup of tea. Reason number 8, T-Series doesn't get involved. Have you ever noticed that T-Series has never really responded in videos to PewDiePie? CEO of T-Series Bhushan Kumar was quoted saying that the feud has actually helped their channel gain subscribers because it essentially put them on the map for people who don't live in India or people who aren't fans of Bollywood. Maybe if T-Series did something to respond to PewDiePie and his fans, the tables would turn. But most of the hate is directed only at T-Series because PewDiePie is the one addressing the feud on YouTube out of the two of them. I don't know if getting involved in the feud would inflame the situation and result in more hate directed at them or less, but the fact that they don't get involved and they just ignore all the hate because they're just so big they don't care just makes people want to pick on them more. It's kind of like when you're dealing with a bully. Most of the time people tell you to ignore your bullies, but in my experience, ignoring a bully doesn't work. It just makes them see you as an easy target. But that leads to my next point. Reason number 9, and this is actually quite new, the lawsuit. While T-Series has not gotten involved on the online feud, what they have done is open a lawsuit against PewDiePie, where they want PewDiePie to take down his diss tracks on T-Series, specifically Bitch Lasagna and Congratulations. We actually did a whole video on this. If you want to watch that, it is clickable on your screen right now. So essentially T-Series is arguing that the tracks are offensive and racist against the company as well as India. People love these diss tracks. If T-Series wins this lawsuit, it's unlikely that we'll ever get to listen to them again. Reason number 10, racism. I hate to say it, but it's not a point that I can ignore. PewDiePie has brought making fun of Indian people into the mainstream. Don't believe me? Look at the song lyrics in Bitch Lasagna. You India, you lose, I got 9-year-olds of world, so hold your defecation. Your language sounds like it comes from a mumble rap community. Look at the titles, like You India, you lose and Show Bobs and Vagana. Look, okay, Show Bobs and Vagana was like honestly one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. But just because it was funny, PewDiePie was making fun of Indian people. And just because PewDiePie making fun of other people's cultures is funny, that doesn't mean people don't get offended. Indians started making hate content toward PewDiePie after hate content on Indians was being uploaded, thanks to PewDiePie. Okay guys, there you have it. Those are 10 reasons why T-Series is so hated. Now because this video was so friggin' long, I'm not gonna do comments for this one, but let me know what you think down there in the comments. Was there anything that I missed? Did I get it wrong? Why don't you just let me know? For now, I'm Charlotte Dobre, you've been watching InformOverload, and if you want to keep watching, there's a playlist right over here, and just a reminder to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so I can see you in a future IO video.